Good evening, friends, and welcome to Funfold Friday. I'm so happy that you're able to join me here on the live or on the replay. Make sure you give me a shout out and tell me that you're watching and where you're watching from. I'd love to know, just for my information, just so I know how far an audience I am reaching. So this is my weekly Facebook Live, and tonight I want to start with showing you the cover of the beautiful new mini catalog that goes live in January. Purple is my favorite color, so I love the purple look of the catalog. So, I'm excited to be able to show you some of the things out of this catalog. And of course, with a new mini catalog comes Celebration. Celebration is going to be live from January 5th to February 28th. We are going to be going back to having only one celebration, so some things are going to change in 2023, as well as the timing of the mini catalog. So this mini catalog, I want you to notice it's only, if you can kind of zoom in, it's only the products are only going to be available till April of 2023, and it's not going to carry over the launch of the new annual catalog. So just something to keep your mind on. I will be sharing some things come January from the new mini catalog, and I hope you look forward to that. So let's talk about what we're going to do tonight. We are going to be doing some gift packaging. I was thinking this year I needed to share more of my Secret Santa gifts. And so this one I'm not going to be making tonight, but this is an example of what I would give for a secret stamper gift. I think I said Santa. I call it Secret Stamper. And so this is using the set that I'm going to be using tonight, the Santa's Delivery Bundle. So I love this set. It's just so whimsical, and it just makes me think of Christmas. I mean, look at that little penguin there. Could he be any happier or joyful? He's just adorable. And I love the ho, 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 or the, I like to say ho to the third power. That's kind of a math joke. But I love this. I can fit two lint balls in this, and what a great little Christmas gift to give to a coworker to brighten their day. And based on how busy I am, I either do 10 days of Secret Santa gifts, or I do 5 days of Secret Santa gifts. And I think this year, the way our vacation's going to work, I'm going to do 5 days, or I might even get up to 6, but I'm going to do 5 or 6. And this is one of my gifts that I'm going to be giving on that day. So I need a lot of gift packaging, and I know that you need a lot of gift packaging this time of the year as well. So let's get started tonight, and I'll show you what we're using for materials. And I just wanted to make sure you knew the bundle. So for the first, I'm just going to put some things out in front of me so I have them all handy. I'm going to be using the Mint Macaron ink and the Real Red. I'm going to be using the white glittered organdy ribbon for all of my packaging. I'm going to need my embossing buddy, and I'll show you why in just a few minutes. And so let's start with what the first gift packaging is going to be. So what I have here is the envelope box that Stampin' Up! Sells. And so it comes pre-scored. It comes with the adhesive right on it. You don't need much to put this together. When it's put together, it looks like this, and it opens up nicely. It has a little hook closure, and you can put some little treats in there. Let me see, a gift card might even fit. Yep, perfect size for a gift card. You could add a gift card, and you could add some candy into it. So it's a really nice size to put some little trinkets in. And what I did this fall with these is I made them into Thanksgiving gifts. So just saying, grateful, to my friends. So that's one use. Today we're going to make a Christmas gift box. So I have here a piece of the Designer Series paper that's part of the Santa's Express bundle, or suite we could say. So this paper is the mint macaron color, and it has some different colors, including real red in it, and it just says ho 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 all over it. So I'm going to start with doing my stamping. So I cut out a stitch shape circle, and I am going to be stamping right on it the special delivery just for you. I'm going to be stamping that in real red ink. So there we go, and I can just center that right on the tag and remove it. And here we go, the special delivery just for you. So the stamping for this particular project is done. So let me put those out of the way. I'm going to put my box together. So I'm going to use a bone folder as I fold these fold lines. And I will tell you that the inside of this box is coated. So if you wanted to put some, food inside, some candy or something, you should be able to do that with no problem. And I am going to make a belly band for this box, for this little treat. I'm just going to make sure that opens there to put the... So super easy to put together. So I'm going to bring these sides up, and you'll notice that these tabs will fit right inside. So I just need to take off the self-adhesive top that protects it from the adhesive showing. So I'll just do that on all four sides. I just can't believe how close we are getting to Christmas. It is amazing, isn't it? Does everyone have their Christmas shopping done? My Christmas shopping has been done for weeks. I get more worried this time of year if my Christmas stamping is done. I know my Christmas cards are all ready to go. I just need to get them, my envelopes addressed and everything written out, and I will get them all mailed. I'm always late. It's just so bad. So I'm going to hook together the inside tabs, and then I'm going to put together the box. That's how easy it is to put together. So super easy. So now I have here a piece of Designer Series paper that's 3 by 8. So you can see the 3 inches, it's going to give me just enough to just wrap this around the box. And I'm going to wrap it around to create a belly band. So if I want, I can have these tabs showing on the front, or I could have it showing on, use that as the back side. So what I'm going to do is I want this to be loose. I don't want it to be super, super tight. So because I want to be able to slide it on and off. So I'm just going to make some marks where it's all going to fit, and then use my bone folder to just fold on those marks so it'll fit nice and neatly. And I don't know what I would do without my bone folder. And then I'm just going to add some adhesive to one end, since this is a box and this piece of this belly band has the potential to be taken on and off multiple times. I'm going to use some tear and tape to enclose this. So I'm just going to peel off the back. I am going to put the side that I want to be on the front on first. And then I'm just going to line this up so it's even. So we have this beautifully enclosed box. I'm going to take some ribbon and wrap it around the box. So I want to be able to tie a little bow. So I'm just going to make sure I have enough here. And just use my fabric scissors to cut it off. As I tie my bow around this, I'm going to tie it off to the side so that the bow can be on the outside of where that gift tag is going to go. And I just want to make it a little smaller so it doesn't overtake the box. But there we go. Let me just trim my ribbon. I love this ribbon. It's just so festive with all the glitter in it. So here we have the bow, and I'm going to get some dimensionals. I'm going to put the dimensionals on the top and the bottom so it goes around over the top of the ribbon. Just take those off. And I'm going to stick that right on the center of the box. And there we have it, our special delivery little gift box. That easy. And then your recipient can just pull the tag off, the belly band off, and be able to use this gift box again if they'd like. So there's project number 1. Let me set that to a side, and let's go with project number 2. So for this project, I'm using another piece of the Santa's Express Designer Series paper. So I have this beautiful wintry scene on one side, and some trees, another type of wintry scene on this side. And I have a piece of mint macaron cardstock. I have cut a label out, so I have my label. And this is from the Memories and More kit that I used last week, I believe. And we're going to use a sticker from this. It's a cardstock sticker, so it's has great strength. But here's where I'm going to use my embossing buddy. I don't want it to stick. I'm going to want to use a dimensional on this. So I'm going to just pat it with my embossing buddy, which it has powder in it, and it's going to take all the stickiness away, because I don't want, if the package gets in a bag or something, I don't want this to then go down and stick. So now I have, it's no longer sticky, and it's just covered with that powder. So I'm ready to be able to use that on my packaging. So let's start with, for this one, I am going to be stamping with mint macaron ink. And so I am going to use the Merry Christmas from this stamp set. So today I'm just using the greetings from this set. And I am going to stamp that right in. Just want to make sure it's straight. Don't want my tag to be crooked. There we go. So now I'm going to stamp the greeting. So there we go. We got our nice Merry Christmas. I am going to take a dimensional, and I am going to put the dimensional underneath the back of this little berry, and I am going to stick this right here on the tag. So there is our tag. It's all set and ready to go. So the next step for this is then to put the project together. So I'm using one of the Scallop Edge gift boxes that Stampin' Up! Sells. So it comes with a lid and a bottom. So let's just put this together. So for the bottom of our box, I'm just going to, again, score so I've got a nice crease to put my top of my box together. I don't need any adhesive for this because I'm just going to be folding this over. So then my next stop is to do my lid. So now if I put this together and close it, I have the bottom of my box. Super easy, no adhesive. It's a good size. I could put in sideways my Stampin' Seal. There's lots that can go in here. Some fudge could go in here. That would make a nice little gift. Now let's make the Scalloped Edge lid. So again, this is a gift box that you're not going to need any adhesive for. So it's going to open and close on its own. Let's just do the creasing so that it will work nicely. So here we go, and you can see that it has the cute little scalloped edge, and it's gold embossed with little dots, so it's just so pretty. So I'm going to put this together the same way. Oops, let me fold these so they'll fold nicely. When you're putting a box together like this, you can do the folds in the opposite way, and they will still fold nicely. So now I'm folding them in the opposite way, and I'm going to put my lid on, and now I have the top of my box. Isn't that a sweet little box? And you got the beautiful scalloped edge. So what I'm going to be doing for this one is I am going to be putting on I'm going to start with I have a piece of the Designer Series paper, which is 3x3, and my piece of mint macaron is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So I'm going to add some Stampin' Seal, and I'm going to put that on to the top, and then I'm going to add some adhesive, and I'm going to put this on the top of my box. There we go. Then what I'm going to do is take my beautiful ribbon, and I am going to wrap it around my box. And I want to leave enough, again, to tie a bow. And again, I'm going to put that bow over towards the left-hand side. So this is going to hold, so you've put your package in. This is going to hold nicely. So let me just tie my bow. So like I said, it's the worst thing I ever have to do on live television or live video is tying a bow. Okay, so I have my bow. It's all set to go. And now all I have to do is add my tag. And I'll use dimensionals for that. And I'm going to do the same thing. Just put my dimensionals at the top and the bottom so that the ribbon will sit in between the dimensionals. And here we go with gift packaging number 2. And I could even, let's add a little bit of bling. So these are the basic gems, but they're the iridescent ones. So I think this one needs a little bit of bling. So I am going to take some of the small ones. I think I'll put one there and 2 of them right down here, just to give it a little more of that bling. So here's project number 2, and it's the scallop edge gift box. Okay, one more project for tonight, and this time I am going to use the embossed, an embossed gift bag. So again, it opens up. Look how just adorable it is. And I don't know, I don't know if you can see. Yes, you can. Right here we have that embossed. So it's just really pretty. So it's going to stand up like this. We could fit some cards in here. You could fit a stationery kit, whatever you'd like to do. I'm going to be making, what I'm going to be putting in here, I am putting together some calendars that are going to have a sticky note pad attached to it. So they're going to fit in these bags nicely. So to put this all together, what I need for materials for this one, I cut my designer series paper 3 inches by 4 1/4, and I'm using that same designer series paper that I used, the same pattern with the ho-ho-hos. And I then took a piece of the designer series paper that had these Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus. Look how joyous this looks. Is that just like adorable? Holding hands and ice skating. And I just fussy cut that around. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this to the front of the bag to just give it some background. So let's do that first. So I'm just decorating, as I said, the front of the bag. I am going to put this sort of in the middle. And then using dimensionals, I'm going to pop Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus up. So let's just take some, and I'm going to be generous with my dimensionals. I don't want this to, Mr. and Mrs. Claus, to cave in or lose any of their support. So I've put quite a few dimensionals on, and let me take these off. So these ideas are part of a quick and easy Christmas. So quick and easy gift packaging that won't take you long at all to put together. It needs just minimal supplies. So here we go. I'm going to add this to the front of the label. And now let's do some stamping. So I have just cut out, I'm just taking a scrap of paper here because I'm going to trim it down. And I'm going to use the words, "You make this season jolly." So let me just put my bag aside. And I'm going to stamp this in the mint macaron ink. And I think it's all, yeah, it was all inked up. I just wanted to make sure it's this stamp I used in red ink first, so it's dyed in red, and I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing a word because the jolly still looks pretty red. Okay, there we go. So you make this season jolly. And I am just going to cut this and add a little banner into it. So I'm just going to trim this off. This is just a piece of scrap after I'm cutting my white cardstock, my basic white, and then I just save all these little pieces. So when I need a small sentiment, I can get one quick and easy. I'm not sure I like that too much, so let's just work this out a little bit. Make it a little straighter. There we go. All right, so I am going to take a couple of dimensionals, and I am just going to put those on the back here. And then I'm going to be adding this to the front of the bag. And I'm just going to put it under their feet. So this is what the front of the bag looks like so far. So cute. I'm going to add some gems before I open it up. So I can put a little bling on the front of the bag. Let's see, is that enough? I think so. That looks good. So now I would put whatever my gift is in. These are really solid bags. They're gonna bake a nice gift bag. And then I'm going to use the ribbon to tie up the gift bag. So, let me just... So I'm just going to get enough ribbon again to make a nice little bow. I know you're wondering, why do I torture myself during a live video to keep making bows? So let's just, oops, going the wrong way here. And there we go, and that gift package is all done as well. Let me just bring that down. So that makes a really nice treat bag, little gift. You could do, in here you could also put a gift card. You could add some candy to go with the gift card. So lots of options with this bag. So let's review the 3 projects that I did tonight. So our first project was this envelope box with a removable belly band. So there we go. And I turned it upside down so that the opening of the box didn't show. If I wanted this to be the top, I could just turn it around and add it back onto my box. Like that. So there was gift packaging number 1. This is gift packaging number 2 using the scalloped edge box. And then this is gift package number 3 with the embossed gift bag. So I hope you have enjoyed these 3 quick and easy gift packaging for Christmas and for the holidays, for little gifts, perfect for little treats that you will be giving to your coworkers and friends. And I just want to remind you to say hello in the video. Feel free to share it. I hope you have a great weekend and a great week. And I will be back next week for another episode of Fun Fold Friday. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.